Alright, music fans, welcome back. It's Dave, the Real Music Observer, observing real music in real time for real people just like you, just like me. I just got through watching probably one of the most heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching documentaries I've ever seen. As you know, Glen Campbell left planet Earth last year, and there's this documentary called I'll Be Me, which was filmed on his very last concert tour. I believe it was 2011 and 2012, where they recorded an album, they knew what was coming, and they decided to roll cameras all over the place. On the tour, you get to see Glen remembering the songs, but having to basically sing them off of a teleprompter, but remembering all of the playing and everything. They basically made the point that Glen's musical ability was the last thing to go because it was so ingrained in him, which, you know, it was just an amazing thing to see that he could get through these songs, but at times he couldn't remember family members and names of various people. The cameras go everywhere. They go backstage, they go visit Glen on the bus, at home, and you see firsthand the ravaging effects of this just horrific disease. Notable too is the fact that there are a lot of musicians that make appearances in this. Some folks are there to lend support, others are there to tell their own Alzheimer's story. And it's a cross-section of people. It's not just country artists. Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers / Chickenfoot, he's there talking about things. And The Edge from U2, I think, was a really interesting sort of pick or person to show up. But there are a lot of other folks. Brad Paisley, who apparently has a history in his family of this, more or less imploring folks to get on this and see if we can fix this by the time he gets to be that age. We learn about Glen Campbell. He was an amazing entertainer. He was an amazing guitar player, okay? He was a television star, okay? He was in movies. He has just an amazing sort of portfolio or history. The Wrecking Crew, the Beach Boys. He played on so many different things, and he's respected by so many different people. Paul McCartney at one point shows up in this backstage at a Glen show, basically to tell Glen that he loves him. Okay, this was a documentary that maybe you don't want to watch if you're in a bad mood, if you're in a down mood, but it's really helpful to see something like this because you get to know firsthand what this disease is all about. And then on the other music part of it, you get to understand the brilliance of Glen Campbell. That's why last year, when Glen finally succumbed to this, I did a video, and a lot of people were surprised at my admiration for Glen Campbell, but I was a station wagon kid, and when the radio was on, Southern Nights was playing, Rhinestone Cowboy was playing, Wichita Lineman, which I think is one of the greatest songs ever written, Jimmy Webb, Glen Campbell singing. I mean, think of a song that's better than Wichita Lineman. There just aren't too many of them. So that's my little video. I'll Be Me is the name of this documentary. It's on Netflix right now. Of course, I'm sure you can own it if you want to, or rent it, or however you need to, you know, watch it. But it was a completely gut-wrenching, but yet very educational movie. And grateful that I watched it, and I think more folks should. They'd appreciate Glen, and they'd understand this horrible disease better. All right, I'm done. Sorry for the Debbie Downer video. It was a holy crap Batman type of moment for me watching it, and hopefully you'll get something out of it. Talk to you soon, everybody.